Hi guys. I'm a little exhausted, as you can probably get from the vibe, but I wanted to get on here and talk to you guys. Not sure what I want to talk about yet. I have a few things on my mind, but we'll see what comes out. I do want to say that I don't know why I thought that working overnight was going to be a good idea because I am completely thrown off. Oh my god. I literally got off at 5:30 this morning. Is it still Wednesday? Okay, 5:30 this morning. And by the time I got home and everything, it was 8 o'clock. And then I took a shower and went to sleep. And then I woke up around 6 something p.m. So now it is almost 8 p.m. And with the time change and everything, yeah, it's still light outside. So that's good news because you guys can see me. But I figured I'd come and lay out here and kind of get some air. And I'm feeling better already. I'm feeling more awake now that I'm talking to you guys. So yeah, that's what's been going on with me. I've just been trying to keep busy through these changes. People are saying the Mercury retrograde and all that kind of stuff is going on. Um, I guess somebody's washing their car. You guys can probably hear that and all the people driving by. But yeah, Mercury retrograde and whatever other things people are saying are going on. I'm definitely feeling it. Don't know whether it's a thing or not, but I'm definitely feeling the changes. Let's just say, definitely feeling the changes that are happening. So to kind of keep myself sane and intact through this process, I've been trying to keep busy. So I took this overnight job. Oh my God. Shout out to the people who work overnight. I don't know how you guys do it. But yeah. We've been the job was stocking, not stocking, but remodeling a CVS location downtown. So, and I didn't want to drive all the way down there, so I took the train. It was just a whole thing, and I'm just realizing that I'm somebody who's always made sacrifices to get what I want, and I think now the lesson is becoming instead of making sacrifices and being that go-getter person. I think we talked about this in other videos. Instead of being all of that, just letting things flow. Not feeling like you have to make things happen. Because that location, a perfect example, that location, super far. If I were to drive, it'd be a 30, 45-minute drive, and then there is no parking. You have to pay for parking when you go to Miami. So, in the location that the store is in, there's no parking because it's in a city. It's in a downtown area. And so, to combat all of that, I'm okay, well, I'll just take the train. But the train is 2 hours, and then you got to deal with all these people and all this energy. And by the time you get there, you're already at 70% because of all the shit you had to deal with. So just realizing looking at everything in its entirety rather than, okay, this opportunity came, how do I make it work? Rather than just understanding okay, does it work or does it not work? And clearly the opportunity does not work. It's overnight, it's all the way in Miami, there's no free parking. What? All this is for a reason, guys. It's the point that I want to get to. I need to figure out what this last thing is, because yeah. Okay, so I'm being guided to talk to you guys about narcissist, and that's what that is. Okay. It's like, let's talk about this instead. Maybe we'll get to the narcissist topic. So, one of the things that have been coming up lately is I've been getting like the message to give people what they want. And I've been struggling with that, especially when it comes to those who've hurt me and those who have like done things that I don't necessarily understand or agree with. Um, Done things that are kind of like the opposite of what I think that I would do, because we don't really know how we would handle a situation until we're actually in it. So, understanding all of that, just I'm kind of going through this thing with somebody in my life, and it's like just now. Obviously, I'm out here minding my business, right? And they find like that's the perfect time to try to talk to me. And it's like, so when I was pausing just now, a download was coming in, I was realizing what was happening. So basically, it's they think that I'm talking to somebody on the phone, and the fact that I haven't talked to them, like we don't, they, they're, the thing that they want is for me and them to have a relationship where we talk to each other and where things are cool, right? That's what they want. But rather than coming out and saying that that's what they want, they just want me to read their mind. And then I know that that's what they want, but I don't want to give that to them because every time that I've tried, it was met with some negativity. It was met with like pushback, basically. And so now I'm just at the point where I'm like, I'm done trying. Like, I'm not gonna keep. And so I got annoyed just now because obviously I'm out here minding my business. Why do you feel like right now is the time to talk to me? And like, it's that jealousy. It's that, oh, you're talking to somebody else. Why can't you talk to me like that? And it's like, look at all that you've done though. Look at how you behave. And so spirit is like pushing me to, keep overlooking that, but also there's a part of me that's like keep overlooking that and give them what they want, like still continue to try to have a relationship. But then another part of me is like, but you tried that. Like, so is this lesson really about giving people what they want? Or is it about standing up for myself and doing what I feel like is going to be the best thing for me, regardless of what other people want or how they feel or what they have to say about it. So that's kind of what I'm sorting through, guys. Um, and it's starting to get dark. We'll probably end up having to, I don't know, I'll probably edit this to make it look a certain kind of way. So I think now maybe we're ready to transition into the talk about narcissists. Um, I think what I want to say is you guys kind of know how I feel about that term. And the thing that I don't like about it is that people bash narcissists and call them demons and call them all these negative things and make it seem like these are people that, we have to run from and we have to protect ourselves from and we have to, you know, cast aside. And it's like, when you have an understanding like how I do about what narcissists really are, it's kind of like, to me, to call a narcissist a demon or to cast them out or to, shun them or to like run from them, I look at it as basically running from myself. Whatever I have to say about the quote unquote narcissist is what I have to say about myself. So if I speak negatively about them, then I'm only speaking negatively about myself, because what they really are is a mirror. I don't know if we've talked about this before in other videos, but what they actually are mirrors of us. They are mirrors of our shadow side, of our dark side. What they've done is they've completely let their shadow kind of consume them. And this is why, people will say like they have their demons or they have a demonic spirit within them. No, they just integrated their shadow side completely. And so when they come into your life, when you attract them, what they are showing you is all the things that you've pushed down, that people have shamed you for, that people have told you that you shouldn't be or whatever. All of the things that you have packed away neatly in your closet, they come to show it to you. And I know that this is the truth because when I dealt with my narcissist, who's also my twin flame, who's also, you know, my person, a lot of the behaviors that he had, I understood them. And I think I've talked about that before in other videos. Like, I understood it. Even like some of the dark shit, like there was some dark moments. There were some like really moments where he tried to torture me, like tied me up and all of these different kind of things. And if I'm being honest, part of me liked those things, a part of me understood those things, a part of me was turned on by those things. And I just have to like sit with myself and understand that the things that I liked, the things that turned me on, the things that I understood were things that I had already accepted within myself. And the things that made me feel shameful or made me feel negatively towards him were things that I hadn't accepted within myself or I hadn't yet discovered about myself. Because some of the things really surprised me. Like, I didn't know that I would be turned on by, being spanked or tied up or, you know, some of the other things that happened. I didn't know that that was going to be a turn on until it actually happened. And I was like, okay, all right, well, learned something new about myself, right? And then some of the other stuff that he did, it kind of made me feel ashamed. It kind of made me feel disrespected. And that was because maybe I hadn't fully accepted that part of myself yet. Or it was tied to something that somebody else had done to me that I hadn't fully healed. Like there was just something there that I needed to be aware of. Like in some way, shape, or form, that those things represented all the negative things that I can think about that happened between us represented something that I still had to heal. And so that's why the relationship with the narcissist isn't completely negative. Like, that's why there's those really awesome moments that you know, think about and wanna, and like when they come back, you wanna, you know, get those moments back because that's the reality of being a human. We're not all perfect. We're not all positive. We're not all, you know, we don't always do the right thing. We don't always say the right things. And that's why that relationship is so powerful. And so when people like get on you and they say, "Oh, don't go back to the narcissist. They're only gonna pull you back into another cycle and all of this." They'll only pull you back into another cycle if you haven't taken the time to heal the things that you guys experienced together. Like that was the perfect opportunity for you to see what work still needed to be done. And then that's why they, you know, they ghost you and they take a step back to see if you're going to integrate the lessons. And also, they do that for themselves, to take the time to integrate things for themselves as well. And so when they come back to see, well, you know, have you learned a lesson? Have you changed? Have you integrated anything? Have you figured out anything new about yourself? And then when they realize that you didn't, they get mad and they lash out at you and they punish you and all these different kind of things because they're upset that you did nothing with that time. You did nothing with the unique experience that you guys shared. And when you care so deeply about somebody, it can be hard to realize that they don't want to change. They don't want to do the work. They don't want um, to elevate and grow with you. And so yeah, I think that's all I want to say right now about that topic, guys, because it's starting to get dark. So until next time, be well.